welcome to another episode of the Unnamed Gaming Podcast. We're here, we're back, number 11. I'm your host, the Admiral Idiot, Bendy. I talk about things like games and other stuff. Hello, guys, who are you?
What's this in your head?
What's an intro? I don't know. Nettle, who are you?
I'm Nettle Creates, the general idiot, streamer, cosplayer, all-round weird person.
I can't disagree with any of those statements, so let's move on to our friend Tempest. Hello, Tempest.
Good evening, hello, good day, whatever time you're listening to this. I am Tempest B. I'm a gamer, streamer, not a cosplayer, but
Yet.
martial idiot. What do
Yet.
you mean yet? What do you mean yet?
Yet.
Yet.
It's a threat.
Oh my god, I can feel the tentacles of cosplay closing in.
That's the Thulu!
Oh, it's Cthulhu, it's fine.
Let him embrace you with his tentacles.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Cthulhu.
I say, sir, that's not that kind of podcast.
Isn't it though?
It's definitely that kind of podcast.
And that's the name of the podcast for this week.
We get right in there. We smash it right in there. Get the name. First 2 minutes. Done. Didn't even get the welcomes out of the way.
That's
Bish
it.
bash boss.
Podcast
We
over.
are a well-oiled machine. I'm just going to slip right into it.
Wait.
Take that as you will.
Hey!
What have we been playing? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Tempest, what have you been playing? Please tell me.
Okay. Apart from my usual offline shtick, I continued my road into mystery solving games by playing Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishment.
Is that the really bad one? The one where Watson just follows you everywhere and it's real creeps?
No. So
No,
far,
that must
Watson
be
has
another.
barely been in it. I think it came out in like 2014, maybe 2016. But it's pretty good, to be fair. It looks like there's 5 cases in the game, but I've got the sequel to it as well, so I do have access to both. But I completed the first case, but it's pretty good because you're not kind of stuck in one place. You can go back and forth from certain locations, and Nell will attribute this to me to this though, because she was watching it. There are some annoying puzzles in it though.
No, that's not right. I must start again.
Yeah. Oh, there's this one where I had to basically magically get ink that had disappeared out of this page back onto the page by mixing chemicals, and it gives you the this must be first and this must come 3 after and this comes directly after that one, and you have to use all the vials, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, but this just doesn't make sense. There's no way you can get that pattern using these vials. I mean, there must have been, but even Nettle in the chat was like, no, what? No, this is it. And then we tried it and it was like, nope, that's not it either, apparently. So, yep, I used the trusty skip button.
I think we firmly confirmed.
Button?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I know. Well, they must have known that it was impossible.
Yeah, I think we firmly confirmed that in fact the game was wrong and we were perfectly fine. We got it right. It was just the game that was wrong. Yeah.
The game wrong.
Or in traditional terms, we hashtag blamed Grojan.
Yeah. If you know, you know. You know, podcasters 1, game developers 0.
Mhm.
But yes, that's been me.
Get your act together, game developers. Get good, scrub. Nettle, have you put a detective hat on this week?
Yes, actually, I did.
Oh,
So I delved deep into Steam. Kind of did a what should I play next situation. You know, closed my eyes and pointed at the screen. And you can't see me, but I put my hand over my eyes and I'm pointing at the screen. And I landed on The Wolf Among Us. And I started playing it.
I fucking love that game. Sorry for the swear so early on, but it is so good. I love Wolf Among Us. So good. Carry on.
It was fun. It was good. It wasn't too hard. The key actions that you had to do, you know, they gave you it was fairly forgiving in allowing you to do them. They gave you a very decent amount of time. The shock element was good. There were I haven't finished yet, obviously. I think I'm on chapter 3. But like the shock element that came in was like, woo, didn't see that coming. And I love the fairy tale thing. I mean, I was a massive fan of Once Upon a Time, the CBN series or ABC series, whichever one it was, about fairy tale. CBS? Yeah. CBS? I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about.
I know, yeah. I liked it too.
Yeah.
I haven't cosplayed as Ruby, don't be silly.
But yeah, no, I love that fairy tale creatures come to modern day life kind of situation. And yeah, it's so far I'm really enjoying it. It was fun to do. It's not too taxing. And I'm loving the style of the characters. I mean, it's a Telltale game, so that's kind of what it's like, but yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to getting on to the next couple of chapters.
So my question to you is, how much do you want to cosplay Snow? Is my question.
Far too well, Bendy.
Don't I? I also love the style of that game. Like, as you said, it is typically Telltale, but it's the first Telltale game I played, and it's just I just really like it. I just really like that game.
It is a fantastic game based on a great set of graphic novels. I will say, if you've not read them, you should.
It's called Fables, isn't it? Is that right?
It's called Fables. Yeah.
Yes, I thought so. I was going to get them, and then I didn't. So I'm going to put that on my Christmas list.
They are definitely worth getting. The worst part about it is obviously before Telltale all kind of folded and everything, they was actually working on a season 2 for this.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been so good. Rip.
I think now somebody did buy the rights to that.
Speaking of like this kind of universe, though, imagine like a full-scale world, like our big RPG game set in this universe with these characters, and you become like a fairy tale character.
Would you create your own one? Because I quite liked being Big B.
Maybe you had a choice of the characters to play then. Maybe you chose a character to go around the world in.
But then again, creating your own, being like a new fable, a new fable in town sort of thing could be quite fun. But yeah, being in that world, because it could be like cyberpunk with fairy tale characters, because it's like that like dirty town, isn't it? It's like, and there's that poor area, and
like in the game and everything, I've been, it probably is the same in the comics. I haven't read the comics in a long time, but like obviously they've got their own little hidden area in New York, haven't they? But without like, there's not like a spoiler or anything, whatever. But in like the comics, they spend a lot of time in the fantasy worlds as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't go enough into that, I don't think.
No, so like that's the thing. Can you like you've got your kind of like base of operations in like New York or whatever, and then you kind of venture off into like the Fable worlds, having to speak to certain characters and do missions for them and things. Oh, I want it. Just someone make it. Do it.
Call us.
I will pay you £10 to make it.
Oh, Jesus.
that might. Right. Call us.
Call us. We got ideas.
Call us. We got ideas.
Who saves the Fables?
Oh my God.
He's technically a Fable, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
He could be the antagonist or something.
that's it. No, that's it. You're Cthulhu, running around in the Fable universe.
Oh my word.
Yeah. I want it. I also want it. Give it to me. Any iteration of whatever game that you've just spoken of, I would like it. Thank you.
Excellent.
Give it to me.
What about you, Bendy? What have you been
Yeah,
playing?
Ben.
I have also had a detective hat on.
Wow,
What?
we're doing mystery this week,
Oh.
aren't we?
Oh, mystery. I started playing a game called Backbone.
Oh, yes. I've not played it. It's on the Game Pass, I think, isn't it?
It's on Game Pass. I saw it and I just didn't read anything about it. I just saw that there was anthropomorphic animals in pixel art, and I thought that looks cool. I'll give it a go. And you play as a raccoon private investigator who gets a job trying to find an otter's cheating husband. And that's all I'm going to say so far. I'm only on like halfway through Act 2, but it's beautiful for one thing. So nice to look at. That pixel art. I'm quite a fan of pixel art games, side-scrolling, clicky sort of things. And there was this one bit where I finished up yesterday, and it gets really deep, like really deep. So I am very much enjoying that, and I kind of want to go back and just play some more now. So can we just, finish up?
Cut the podcast short and go back to playing stuff.
I
did eye it up, and I definitely think on your recommendation, I'll give it a go now.
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying it. It's very typical private eye noir, and it's a noir dystopian Vancouver, but everybody's animals. There's no humans, and it's there's things going on, and I really want to know. why things are happening. It's very intriguing, and I don't want to give anything away if you do want to play it, but I kind of want to get in the depths of this underworld.
Very nice.
What's going on? It's very good, and it's very funny as well. I want to crack the case. Well, technically you do crack the case, but then it just opens up a wider conspiracy. And me, I love a good conspiracy. So I need to know what's happening. So I'm very much enjoying it. I will report back when I've finished. But yeah, so we've all had detective hats. We're all over
Not
the
even
detective
planned.
games this
Not
week.
even planned that.
I know. Maybe it's just it was after Agatha Christie. It was after you talked about Agatha Christie last week. And I was just like, oh yeah, detective, that could be fun. Raccoons, love them. That's why I chose it.
That's a win-win.
It's a win-win. All fun things in Bendy's corner. Have we just been doing the usuals? So I will say I've played more Animal Crossing, because when do I not? And I'm still bad at Rocket League.
That's
still bad. So yeah, so that's what we've been playing in the detective house, detecting things. Some famous detectives, some other famous detectives, and then a raccoon.
The most famous of detectives.
The raccoon. So that brings us on. I don't have any kind of segue. News. We got news, right? News is happening. News. Nettle, have you got news?
I do have news. It's a sad day today in some people's worlds, not mine. Because after nearly 2 odd years of hacks and DDoS attacks, Respawn have finally announced that Titanfall 1 is being taken off sale, and you will not be able to buy it anymore. And then, as I think I predicted this in an earlier episode, eventually this is just they're going to shut off the servers for this. But today is officially the last day you can buy Titanfall. They've given up, basically. They cannot be bothered to fix it from all of the hacks and DDoSing that's happening. It's rampant. They've come out and said, listen, we've got like 2 people working on this. We just can't. Apex Legends is taken over. We kind of still have to make sure that Titanfall 2 is okay. So, sorry, guys. Their official statement said, rest assured, Titanfall is a core of Respawn's DNA and his incredible universe will continue. Today, Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends, and in the future. The franchise is an all-star for the caliber of experiences we will continue to create here at Respawn. So they've just given in the towel. They've basically said, we can't.
To close that one down, keep Titanfall 2 going because they made improvements with Titanfall 2 anyway.
Yeah.
And then release a Titanfall 3 campaign, and then just keep on working on, like, you don't need a multiplayer for Titanfall 3, you just need a campaign because you've got Apex.
You got Apex.
And then just grow on Apex. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Titanfall. I had good fun with you.
Yeah. I said it in a previous episode, they just can't bother. We all know Titanfall 3 is coming at some point. It has to be. But why bother trying to save servers that are being killed when nobody's playing? No. Apparently, their concurrent player base on Steam is 7.
Oh, that's sad.
So, you know, it's the point. There's no point. They have got way too many people care about Apex that have never played Titanfall before. So why would they care about Titanfall?
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Not Titanfall 2, Titanfall.
Yeah, well, the thing is with Titanfall, though, it's been around for quite a long time, and games like that, they do end up just shutting the servers down for games eventually anyway. It's not like it's an unprecedented thing.
Believe it or not, servers are actually an incredibly expensive thing. So, you know, they can't just keep things going where they're not needed. Even if you scale them back to like the minimum that you can even get away with, there's still a lot of money for nothing. So, yeah. You know, save yourself some expense and look and fix and keep fixing the things that need to be fixed and played.
Indeed.
More people would get more benefit out of maybe an extra few servers for Apex than having Titanfall 1 up.
Yep.
To be honest. So, although it's like a rip, because I did love that game when it came out, absolutely loved it. It's they need to move their time into either something new or building Apex, because it's such a big thing right now, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's not going away anytime soon. It's a massively popular BR game. It's got, you know, championships and tournaments all around the world. So, yeah. Why waste your time on something that isn't being played properly? Just, I get that people have great memories of it, and I get how much they love it. But times move on, things move on, and you can't just dedicate your entire studio to one game anymore.
No.
It doesn't work like that. So, yes.
Just bring out 3.
Well, yeah, just bring out 3. Make everybody happy.
I dare you. I dare you to bring out Titanfall 3. Do it.
You won't do it, you cowards.
You cowards.
Oh no, I'm antagonising developers.
We've gone from getting developers to call us to just antagonising them into making games.
We should tweet like all of the developers we've mentioned in this. This is our podcast. You'll probably have rage too.
Do you know what? Do you know why I say we shouldn't do that, Bendy? Because I don't want to be at the same events as these people and get punched in the face.
Just don't worry about it. Just send them to me.
It's fine. Just wear a fake moustache. I'll never know.
They'll never know.
Just twiddling my moustache.
A moustache is a moustache.
Moustache.
A moustache.
What's that? There's been a murder.
Twiddles a mustache.
Puts on my monocle.
That's it.
Puts on deer hat. Anyway, yes, that's my news for this week. Is they're finally bidding it.
Rip Titanfall.
Goodbye,
Rip.
Titanfall.
Titanfall. That's 2021.
They're survived by a wife and 2 children.
2 children?
Wouldn't it just be wife and 1 child?
I was going to say 1 child.
Titanfall 2.
Isn't Apex in the same universe though?
It's 1 child.
That's 1 child.
All right. So which one's the wife?
Titanfall 2 is the wife.
Right. So surely Titanfall 2 would be the child, because wouldn't that be like Titanfall Junior?
No, it's Titanfall 2. It's definitely the wife.
Okay. Well, that went weird.
Yes, moving on to someone else.
Have you got some news?
Me? I do. It's
cool.
It's some news. Anyway, I am going to, because it was released today, discuss the new games coming to the Game Pass this month. Have you seen them?
No. Please tell me.
Excellent. We like that, because
tell me more,
it means you're actually going to be excited when I say names of stuff. So,
we got lots of games.
Coming tomorrow, this is for us, but coming on the 2nd of December, so it's already gone live for anyone listening to this on Saturday, we have a game called Anvil, which is like a space futuristic Diablo style game. Looks quite good. Archvale, which just feels like a fantasy version of Enter the Gungeon.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 13-2 for any Final Fantasy fans. Lawn Mowing Simulator Nell.
Yes!
Yes!
Rubber Bandits, a 4-player party game thing where you're basically trying to rob things but also screw over the other people.
Oh
quite
my
fun.
God.
I did watch some videos. A Warhammer game, and now if you'd like to take a seat, coming to Game Pass.
I think I know which one you're going to say.
Stardew Valley.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I will have Stardew Valley on a 3rd console.
Do you not have it on Xbox already?
No.
I
have
do.
it on the Switch and the PC. So.
I have it on PC, Switch, and Xbox. Oh, call yourself a Stardew Valley fan.
All right. Just because you've been playing it sat on your sofa this week.
I really have. That's incredible. Okay, I know that me and Tempest are like the worst people to tell you about this in the world, because we're like basically Concerned Ape fangirls at this point.
Yep.
But if you haven't got Stardew Valley and it's on Game Pass, frickin' get it.
You've got no excuse not to play this game now.
I'm gonna get Grosjean to get it.
That's it, absolutely. But not only that, there are a couple more coming to Game Pass. We've got on the 7th now, just from the title of this, I want to play it. I have looked at the video. It looks kind of odd, but it's called Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator.
What?
Yep.
I'm sorry, who?
You heard me right.
Oh, God.
Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator. It's it's like a trading tycoon game, but you're literally trading organs in space. It looks dumb. It sounds dumb. I'm going to play it.
Oh, yes.
This has just Tempest written all over it. Like,
yeah. As soon as I read that name, Tempest. I was like, well, I'm playing it now. December 8th, obviously, Halo Infinite drops.
I'm so excited. I don't even know what that sound was. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited.
That was Bendy just melting at the prospect of playing Halo.
I was going to say that is Bendy holding in her bladder after 8 hours of gameplay, and she's still not near the end.
Mate.
2 final ones that are coming on December 14th. to the Game Pass, we have Among Us for the Xbox,
Ooh.
and we also have Aliens Fireteam Elite,
You,
which was
it you and
like-
Zog that was talking about this today in your stream?
yes, I
Yeah.
was talking about it in my stream today. I wanted this, and I almost bought it for the PlayStation, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to hold out. I'll wait for it to, go on sale or something because I'm cheap. But it just shows, doesn't it, that if you with the Game Pass now, you've only got to hold out for because this game's only been out like 2 months,
Oh.
and it's already on the Game Pass. I know games don't always stay on the Game Pass forever; they kind of cycle out, don't they? But
They
even
do,
still.
yeah.
If this was something you was thinking of playing, but I mean, from point of view of reviews and stuff, it didn't get the best reviews, so that might put a lot of people off playing it. But and the thing is, it wasn't even that expensive of a game. I think it was like £35 brand new. But the fact that it's coming to Game Pass, I think, is massive.
That's pretty good.
Because it's basically like what? Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead, but with aliens. So, yeah.
Thing.
What do we think? What do we think of those games?
You missed one.
Was it the One Piece one?
One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I kind of skipped over that one.
I just find it funny that it's One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. There's 4. Okay, cool. I'm quite excited.
For Stardew Valley, yes.
Valley for free. Yeah. No, because I have it on I want to say it's on my Switch. Yes, I have it on the Switch, but now I can play it on the Xbox, which is nice.
Beautiful thing is, multiplayer.
Yes, multiplayer.
It's not cross-play, unfortunately, but obviously, if you play on Game Pass with a few people, you've got, because that's the thing. I like Stardew Valley, and like when it was one person, it was nice, it was chilled and everything. But I will admit, it's quite fun playing with other people on the farm. You don't realise how much you get done when there's more than one of you there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is great. So yeah, highly recommended. Definitely get it. There is also one more game I know is coming to Game Pass on the 8th. It's an expansion DLC. It's not like a full game. Forsaken from Destiny is becoming free on the 8th. Because on the 22nd of February, a bunch of locations in the Forsaken campaign are being vaulted. So you won't be able to play the Forsaken campaign, which is a travesty, quite frankly. It's the best campaign they ever did. But anyway, if you haven't played Forsaken, you got it out Xbox PC, get Forsaken, it's free.
I think that's the one I'm kind of in the process of playing.
It's the one in the middle of, you're in the middle of, yeah.
Yeah. Right, I better finish it then.
Yes.
I noticed yesterday when I was looking through games to play, they've got quite a lot of the Destiny expansions now on Game Pass.
They will be coming off next week.
I don't have time to play them now. Oh well, never mind.
Yeah, they're doing something really strange. They came on and they're being taken off next week, but Forsaken is being put on for free.
They want to know you order play Forsaken.
Yeah, maybe that's it. They
want everybody to play that. Yeah, it's got something to do with licenses as well. Our 30th DLC is coming out next week, so get ready for that episode, everyone. But yeah, that's the only other one that I know about.
Game Pass, good value for money.
It
Game Pass
really is.
And then you can play Backbone. Just saying. Backbone.
Anyway, Bendy.
Yeah, I have news.
You have news.
Hooray!
There was a game that come out beginning of last month, and it feels weird saying that because I still think it's November, called Jurassic World Evolution 2. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Possibly.
It's like a sim building thing for Jurassic Park. second one in the series, apparently. Never played it. Found this really great news because it's no news week, you guys. So I went into Bendy's Weird Corner, the weird corners of the internet, to find out some weird things that have happened. And do you know what people are doing to Jurassic World Evolution 2?
I don't know. I was quite scared.
I feel like I've seen something, but I might have glimpsed over it and just ignored the actual context. So go on.
They've modded it so it has the characters of Ice Age instead.
Oh my god!
And I just thought that was really funny to me. Like the picture that's on the article that I read on Kotaku, is just the sloth just running into a road. But it's only been out for like less than a month, and they're just like, this game's boring, so I'm going to put Ice Age characters in it rather than actually play it as it is intended. Modders, man, they are fun. So that was my weird stuff that happened.
It's amazing.
He was watching the GIF.
I've just got this image of Sid the Sloth as the T-Rex.
I don't quite know how it works, but yeah, if you just like mapped over Sod the Sloth.
I suppose thinking about its joints, for where a T-Rex joints is, they're quite similar. So you would be able to do a mesh over the top of it.
I kind of want to play this mod now just to see how dumb it is.
That is fantastic. That may actually take precedence over the Skyrim mod where they turned all of the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine characters. Honestly, people who come up with these mods are actual evil geniuses and will probably take over the world one day.
Oh my god, I'm just watching Sid the Sloth get eaten by an Allosaurus.
I think the best Skyrim mod is the Macho Man Randy Savage one, where all the aliens are aliens. All of the dragons are Macho Man Randy Savage.
No.
And they just go, oh yeah. I think mods are great. Nettle might be dying.
Oh no.
Yes. Apparently it's on a bit of a Nexus Mods website if you want to go and download it for free and then play some Ice Age, because I guarantee a licensed Ice Age game is probably rubbish. So why not make your own?
Probably on the 3DS.
Oh my god.
I'm checking if there is an Ice Age game.
I definitely think there's been one on a DS game somewhere. This is our tangent for the week. We're now searching for Ice Age games.
Yeah.
Mate, how many is there?
Probably quite a lot.
Oh, there's a Wii game.
Xbox One Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Video
Ice
games.
Age Adventures.
Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There has been 20 Ice Age video games.
Oh my god.
Amazing. But now you can mod things so you don't have to buy them.
I mean, to be fair, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like out of the first 12 games, 10 of them are online games. So,
oh my god.
Yeah, they're
that doesn't count.
Not actually real, yeah.
But anyway, get your Ice Age fix with a mod for Jurassic Park Evolution 2.
2019 was the last time an Ice Age game was released. How is it still going?
People just can't let things die. That's how it's still going.
It's called this thing called Cash Cow.
We own the rights. Let's make a game.
Let's do another one. let's keep those rights by keep on making games so that our rights don't expire. Anyway, that was a tangent. Now we'll come back round.
That was
we like getting distracted here.
Let's go. I quite like the fact that we have been known for the last couple of episodes to rage just a little bit, just a teeny little bit. We get a little bit angry. So I thought, what could get us angry this week? And I posed the question to you two. What are your gaming pet peeves? What do you hate? What do you absolutely hate about gaming? A thing that we love. Tell me. Temper?
Right, okay. See, now, I was talking to Nettle about this before we started. I was my brain just did not want to cooperate with me on this one. Like, I know there's things out there that piss me off about gaming, but my brain was just like, no, I'm not giving you any answers. And I really wanted to pick like a game mechanic that something that they put into a game that I just hate, and I'm like, there's no need for this game mechanic, but nothing was coming to mind. So I've had to have a little bit of a cop out here, and I'm going to just say campers. Because I mean, to be fair, if there's anything that does get me pissed off more than anything, it is the camper, because I will get even more pissed off because I will then go back to try and get that camper and still get killed by them and get pissed off again because they're still in that spot, even though I went back there myself. So it's and I think more with Overwatch than anything else is when you get spawn camped.
I was going to say spawn camping is the absolute worst.
Yeah, it's just like
there is a special place in hell for spawn campers.
Yeah, I've not loaded into this game to not be able to get out of my spawn. You know, I know that's part of the game. If fair enough, you're winning and you're going to push your advantage to stop us getting to the point or whatever. But at the same time, I could crush my controller in my hands. So yeah,
I would say in particular, spawn camping is a defect of the game design. So actually, that is a pet peeve. That is a game design issue. Because if the game has the ability to allow people to just stop people from getting out of spawn, they have not done the spawn areas properly. Because that should never be a thing ever. But Blizzard, lazy bastards, can't design a fucking game.
This is the thing. I've been playing like Vanguard a lot, and their spawning is terrible because you will literally spawn in front of someone that is aiming down sights, shooting at someone else.
Yeah.
Like earlier, I spawned. They then spawned 3 of the enemies behind me in the same spot, and it's like, how? Wait, what? I'm lost for words already just thinking about it from earlier. It's just like it can't be. A pet peeve. Yeah, it's more than a pet peeve at this point. But like, that's what I mean. How hard is it to make it so that there's somewhere you can spawn and not have the entire enemy team ready to shove their guns up your ass? Right,
I see.
It's off my chest.
I really want a YouTube montage of Tempest going, "You camping bastard!"
Yeah, that's why I do not stream these games, because there would be so many clips of me raging. There's enough anyway. I raged at fishing on Stardew Valley earlier. To be fair, it doesn't take much to get me going. So.
Oh dear.
Anyway, let's move on.
No, camping is an absolute. If you camp deliberately knowing that you're gonna kill, like deliberately just sitting there to kill people, Like, camping when you're trying to get everybody in the same place and, like, you're trying to assess what's happening, I can just about forgive.
Oh.
Bendy? Hello?
Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Yeah, camping when you're literally just going to, like, sit there and kill people, especially when you're just on the edge of a circle and you know people are going to be running in. Go toss yourself. Quite frankly.
The thing is, it's hard because there have been times where you, like you said, you're trying to assess the situation or whatever, or you're just trying to wait, like possibly waiting for a drop or something. You feel like you're camping at times yourself.
Yeah.
I think, but it, like you said, it's different if you come across these guys that have gone out, they've got themselves their loadouts, or like they've got all their good guns, and then they put all the defense measures out, like there's mines or there's traps and everything. You know, they're determined, they're bunkered in. That's what does it for me. It's like you've got no intention of like playing the game. You're just going to sit there for as long as you can,
Yeah,
and then hopefully squeeze out a win.
Oh, but bruv, my KD. Yeah. In gamers with a capital G.
Grr.
Oh,
So that was me. That's mine.
that is, to be fair, that's a lot of people's who play competitive play. That is their pet peeve. So makes sense, really.
Yeah.
Stop camping, everybody.
This is not
Yeah.
this is not a summer vacation park, okay?
Metal. What gets your gripes?
Everything. So I had a couple of things. Both of them were kind of like tempests, I'm not gonna lie. But the one thing that gets my goat every time without fail is teabagging. Okay, your sweaty balls in my mouth do not prove that you are a better player than me. It proves that you have absolutely no spatial awareness as my teammate comes up behind you and punches you in the head. All right? You are not better than anybody if you teabag them. You're an idiot 15-year-old who needs to go out and touch grass. All right? Don't fucking do it. It doesn't.
This is why I asked this question. I love Nettle Rage so much.
It's like, oh, congratulations! You had one more bullet than me and just about managed to kill me. That doesn't mean you can teabag me. It means absolutely nothing. Teabagging does not show your dominance. If anything, it makes you look small. You have small PP energy, okay? Nobody needs small PP energy. You want big boob energy, and you've not got that if you're teabagging.
You don't see us putting our boobs on people. Well,
they'd probably enjoy it.
Wait,
yeah.
is that
Wait,
a
hold
thing?
on.
Because I volunteer.
I mean, it will look better than teabagging. So, yes. But yes, get big boob energy. Get out of our game if you're going to teabag. You see the door?
Do
You see
it.
that door? Walk
Get
through
out.
it and then proceed off a cliff.
Exactly. It's just the dumbest thing in the world. It has never proven that you were better than anybody. It just proves that you're an idiot. If your one sole mission in a game is to teabag your opponent who may have been a dick and like used an RPG against you or something, but quite frankly, if you couldn't get out of the way of a fucking RPG, that is your problem. But doesn't mean you go teabag them. It doesn't mean anything. It literally does not mean you're better. It just means you're an idiot who hasn't got anything better to do after killing somebody than to go up to their corpse. By the way, they're probably not even watching you or spectating you anymore. They have moved on to either their teammate or they've just left the fucking game. So that you teabagging them isn't going to do anything because they ain't watching you. Don't fucking do it. Play the game. Move on to the next opponent to kill. Look at your map.
Time.
Oh, dude, the amount of people I've killed because they've been teabagging somebody It's like you're not looking. You're not looking. You're just literally putting your big fucking sweaty hairy balls into somebody's face. Can't see what I'm doing, but I'm literally teabagging with my hands. It's like
I'm boob bagging.
Yeah, boob bagging. Boink, boink,
Oh,
boink.
my word.
But yeah, just don't do it. I do have a second one, but I don't feel like I can really get into that much rage.
No, I would like to hear your second one.
You want to hear my second one? Because I feel like this is a very Destiny-orientated one.
It's your wheelhouse.
So actually, it's Destiny, and there's other places. We used to have, and it's just come back in, a form of matchmaking called SBMMM. So skill-based matchmaking. So basically, you would be matched with people on the same skill level as you. My biggest pet peeve from that is the stupid ass high level streamers who complain that they have to play somebody of their own skill level, and it's not fair on them because all they want to do is kill low level players and get stupid, 50 kill streak things because they're killing people who are much lower than them. Get good. How about you let me fucking get good by playing people my own fucking level and getting on the same skill and getting better, instead of playing people that are going to continually kill me every time I spawn, and then I don't get to play at all and I can't get better. And those are the same people who coincidentally teabag you when you get killed.
I mean, it's the reason why I don't play competitive multiplayer, because I've not at this point not been able to grind to get to a point where I'm actually good. And all I do is go in and die. And that's not fun. That is not fun to do at all. So why am I going to carry on playing if I'm not having fun?
Exactly. And then these stupid people who complain that if we only play people of our skill levels, we're only ever playing them. And then all of a sudden they get to play the lower levels. And by the way, they all leave. You're going to go back to playing the same people as your skill level because everybody underneath you has left. You're not winning this argument. You're just making yourself look like a tosser.
Because you want to get your big old KD up. Get out. Just let us have. Let's let the rubbish people play with the rubbish people and the good people play with the good people. Okay, that's how it should be.
You're an argument that basically states I have to play people my own level and I don't get to bag on them all the time is never an argument that's going to win. Okay, you have to put up with playing people your own level the way everybody else does. If you can't do that, you're not a very good PvP player. Fuck off and play something else.
Yes.
Nettle has spoken.
The rage is strong this week.
You've heard it. Nettle has spoken. Listen to Nettle.
Honestly could not give a damn that you've had to spend 2 or 3 minutes in a queue to get into a match either. I don't care. That's just your skill level. Be proud that you've got to the point where that is a thing. If you can't be proud of that, again, fuck off and play a different game.
Maybe we should take away your PC from you. Did you think about that? You don't deserve a PC. That's a fact.
And that was my rage for the week. That got pretty intense, I'm sorry.
Why I chose the question.
It's almost like Bendy wanted it this way.
I know. It's suspicious, really, isn't it?
Some people like to see the world burn.
And Bendy's one of those people.
I do wonder what people genuinely think about me. They probably think I am insane, and they're not wrong.
I was going to say, these are the people that know you.
Anyway, listeners.
It's your turn, Ben. It's your turn to rage.
My pet peeve is console exclusives.
Oh.
I hate them. I hate I'm not just going, I'm not going to try and get at Sony. No, all console exclusives. I feel like it is so unfair to limit people's gaming experiences, because they either can't afford to have all of the consoles, or they are sticking with what they like for their reasons. So I have an Xbox, so it means that I don't get to play Marvel's Spider-Man or God of War, which are two games that I would love to play because they're really like the games I would like to play. They're in my sort of the realm of games that I would enjoy, because I can't afford to get a PlayStation. And on the flip side of that, people that have PlayStations and love PlayStations don't get to experience Halo. And I think that's really sad. I think it's really sad that you're restricting people based on just really stupid things, really. Like you can be lucky enough, like you guys, to have all of them. But what about a 15-year-old that is getting a present and maybe their parents bought them the Xbox not knowing that wasn't the right console, and then them not being able to play something because it feels like, to me, the only way. I guess my actual pet peeve is the console wars, in inverted commas. Just and imagine, right, if God of War was on every single platform, how much money would Sony make? An absolute fuck ton. You're restricting an audience of, if you want to make money, you don't make money from selling consoles. You don't. You just, that's not where the money is, because you're probably making a loss on every single freaking unit. But if you sold your games to everybody, would that not make monetary sense? Would you not make more money?
So you're not actually wrong there, Bendy. I believe certainly PlayStation, and I do believe Xbox, came out and said that they were making a net loss on every single console that they were selling. This year.
Exactly. So what the point now in this era of gaming are exclusives? I can understand back in like the PS1, PS2, even PS3 days, where it was like, this is where we're going to make our money, because we have to sell the consoles and the consoles make us the money. But that's not where our current gaming sphere is. It's about making good games and selling good games, right? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I think, actually, to be fair, this year has shown the console makers how much the consoles themselves aren't going to effectively make them any profit at all. Primarily because of the chip shortage that happened, which means they couldn't sell the units that they wanted to, because they couldn't make the units that they wanted to. That, locked on with the people that were using them as NFT farms and all that kind of thing. But it's shown them that they can't do this anymore. They can't rely on the sole base product of a console to make them a profit. It has to be the games, which is why you're seeing a lot of games, multiplayer app games, going crossplay, because they're realizing that people simply will not buy the consoles just to play with their friends.
No. And if everybody just held hands and went, I like Xbox, well, I like Sony, but we like gaming. How about we just all play together and hold hands and enjoy our lives, rather than being shouted at while you're walking down the street with a gamer bag and they go, is that a PS5? No, it's an Xbox Series X. Oh, fucking loser. Genuine thing that happened to me.
Really?
genuine thing that happened to me when I got my safety test. It was like, cool story, bro.
Fuck's sake.
Pathetically sound on every level, really, isn't it?
And it's just, it shouldn't be like that. And the reason why it's like that is because of exclusives. Because a lot of people's arguments for buying certain consoles is, I like the exclusives. But if we just all had access to all of them and just played on whatever we wanted to, and we could all just be friends and live in harmony and not have the pet peeve. But they might spawn camp and I can't have control over that. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, but at least they'll be able to do it on the console of their choice.
Exactly. I get what I'm saying is give me God of War on my Xbox, please. Thank you.
That's it. She doesn't care about anything else. This entire rant was basically just she wants to play God of War.
I certainly don't want to play Last of Us, do I?
Wow, this is true.
No, if you want God of War available and everything, you've got to have Last of Us available and everything as well, I'm afraid. And you have to play it. And you have to play it.
Oh dear.
What? Okay, if the thing is, I have to play Last of Us to be able to get all of the other Sony exclusives on every other console, I will play Last of Us and Last of Us 2. I will do it. I'll do it, Sony.
Hear that,
Listen
Sony?
You hear that? I will definitely do that. Just release it for everybody. Just allow everyone to have fun, and please stop being fanboys. Please, just stop. Stop your arguments on Twitter about what console's best, and also I was shouted out on Twitter because I have Game Pass and it caused an issue with someone playing Outriders once. It was the funniest conversation I've ever had on Game Pass, on Twitter, to be fair. This guy was, I don't know. Ooh, it's your problem. But yes, no more exclusives.
I didn't know this Outriders story.
Mate. You know, Outriders was free on Game Pass day one. We were playing it day one, and they had huge server issues, which a lot of people do when they release a game. And we were tweeting at them saying what's going on with the servers and seeing what the support was going on and trying to get answers and stuff. And I think one of the questions was, where are you playing it? And it was like, oh, I'm playing it through Game Pass. And then this guy just came in and was just like, oh, you and Game Pass are the reason why none of us can get in. None of us on any other platform can get in because there's too many of you playing it. Like, where's your argument?
And that was your completely incorrect argument. The problem was US. Literally, the problem for Outriders is they hadn't scaled up for the amount of people that had bought it or were playing it in the US, and that was it. Which is why,
because more people were playing it.
Oh my god!
Through Game Pass.
Oh my god!
Okay, you're complaining because you want to play this game that you enjoy, but you don't want people to play it so you can play it.
That's such a dickhead move. Sorry.
And then they started like bringing my looks into it, and I was like,
wow.
Okay. Apparently, I look like Amy Schumer.
That's an insult because
exactly, it's like insult ?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a gamer with a capital G.
He definitely, if you were playing PvP with that douche, he would teabag you.
He would teabag and
he would spawn
camp you.
and then he goes off and plays God of War on his PS5. Here's it to me of a pet peeve.
Oh my
gosh. That's what happened. That was the podcast, I assume. Unless anyone's got any other pet peeves I'd like to rage about.
I think the rage has been quite strong already. I don't
I'd
think we
like to
can-
make a complaint about variety streamers that only play Warzone. Oh
Variety. Oh no.
No, this may be a slight dig at someone we know. Advertises that they are a variety streamer. Advertises they're going to start playing all these other games. Still plays Warzone.
Oh, he's gonna hate me.
Is that our only listener? Have you just alienated our only listener?
No. We've got at least 3 now.
Yeah, somebody's asked us to do it twice a week.
Come on now. I can barely do it once a month. Oh, the podcast. Right.
Oh, God.
I think
And
on that
there's the bottom of the barrel.
That's where we end.
That is, yep. You see that? That's wood. That's the bottom of the barrel, my guys.
Oh, God, did you have to mention wood?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
The unnamed porncast.
Oh, God.
Right. Let's wrap this up because we're clearly delirious.
Yeah.
So we have been the Unnamed Gaming Podcast. We take tangents and we love them. And we love rage. Tempest, where can people find you?
You can find me on many of the social medias and Twitch and YouTube under Tempest B, all one word.
One word.
One word. Good. Nettle,
I am.
where's your match?
I don't know. Outside. I have been Nettle Creates, and you can find me on all the social medias as Nettle Creates, including YouTube and Le Twitch.
Le tweet.
Le Twitch.
Go follow them on their social medias, please. Thank you. I've been Bendy, your host for today. I am Bendy everywhere. Probably. I mean, yeah. Good. Great. Not on Twitch, though. Just saying.
Technically, she does have a Twitch, can I just say?
Yeah, I only watch Critical Role on it. I did a thing once. There's probably VODs up there. They're really boring. Don't worry about it. So yes, you can find the podcast on whatever platform you're listening to it right now, because that's obvious because you're listening to it right now. But you can also watch it on YouTube.
Unless you're listening to it on YouTube.
Unless you are watching on YouTube. Yes, listen to it on YouTube too. But do that, watch that, so that we can get more subscribers. Subscribe
If you will.
Engage, do all of the things that all of those YouTubers do. Tweet at us things that you want us to talk about. We are T_U_G_P, right? Yes.
Correct.
Unnamed Gaming Podcast, because apparently there's already an Unnamed Gaming Podcast on Twitter. Please give us your handle. That's everything, right? Have we covered it all?
Yeah.
I think so.
Unless you guys have something that you want to talk to us on Twitter or put in the comments of any of the sites about what is your pet peeve in gaming, and if it's anything to do with people who really don't understand what they're talking about but insisted on making a podcast about it, we don't want to know.
Yeah, we're not those people.
Yeah, we're not those people.
Yeah, we don't hardly know them. Yes, that's definitely not us. We are professional journalists, and we're professional here at the Unnamed Gaming Podcast.
Yep.
Anyway, salute to you all, our army, and we'll speak to you next week.
You're...
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.